The Mud Hens looking to right the ship against the Shrimp on Superhero Night, already down 3 in the third. Jacksonville's Will Banfield hits a grounder up the middle for a base hit. One more run scores to make it 3-0. Both teams will score 3 more runs, bottom of the sixth. Justice Bigby on a fielder's choice gets on base. One scores, they go for 2, but he's out at home. Let's move to the bottom of the 7th now. A wild pitch brings not 1, but 2 Hens home to make it a 1-run game. And we move to the bottom of the 9th now. Steven Scott, with the game on the line, sends it to the back wall for the walk-off win. The Hens win 7-6, snapping the skid, showing up big on Superhero Night. Matt Melzak and Brad Woznicki join us to break it down.
Well, what a win tonight for the Toledo Mud Hens. Brad, as good a game as you're going to see. We saw it tonight. We had basically something for everyone in this game and a final 7-6 win.
Well, I said coming into you today that yesterday there were no stressless innings for Mud Hens pitching, and much of today's ball game, same story. But I want to credit Scholfer and Lee and Gunther for the way they limited any kind of damage for Jacksonville when it mattered.
Yeah, they certainly did, and it gave the Mud Hens an opportunity to come back in this ball game, getting some runs late. The 2 in the 7th inning where they only had 1 hit, a couple of walks. That wild pitch, what a read by Ryan Kreidler on that wild pitch to be going hard to third and then just keep right on going.
Yeah, Ryan Kreidler was very good defensive night, also came through with the biggest hit of this ball game. The Mud Hens were never out of striking distance in this game because of a lot of heads-up baseball. It was the little plays and certainly a wild pitch there that helped out.
Yeah, it really was tonight, the wild pitches. I mean, 3 errors put on the board by Jacksonville tonight. Toledo had 2 on their own right, but the 3 of them certainly factored into the scoring tonight for Toledo. And in that 9th inning, Ryan Kreidler, after it heavy on that double down the line against a guy that's throwing 101, and he sends one down the right field line, gets all the way to third base. It made it easy for Toledo. All they had to do was get some of the outfield. Steven Scott did even better. He put it at the base of the wall.
Yeah, and you're seeing guys throughout this lineup tonight that had multiple hits. This was one of the better nights we've seen for Spencer Torkelson since being down here. Then followed up by Jace Young, really the top of the order, got it done. And Andrew Navigato coming through with hits when it matters. Top to bottom, this was the contributions that you looked for throughout the lineup.
Could have even been more tonight. The Mud Hens left 12 runners on base, but yet they get the win, 7-6. That evens this series 2 games apiece, and we'll see what they have tomorrow night when they play Game 5, Toledo and Jacksonville in this week-long series. Let's send it back to you now in the studio.